All right, everyone can. Well, welcome today. My name is Dr. O'Connell. I'm the Education Director at our Shakopee facility. So good afternoon. It's truly an honor to welcome you all today to today's 2025 graduation ceremony. Today is a day of celebration, a day where we pause to acknowledge not just the accomplishments, but the determination, resilience, and the courage it took to get here. First, I want to express sincere gratitude to all of our education staff. Your dedication, patience, and belief in the power of second chances opens doors that might otherwise stay closed. You don't just teach, you assist and guide students, and most of all, you transform them. I also want to recognize our caseworkers, our program directors, our correctional officers, and all DOC personnel who play critical roles in creating environments where growth is possible. It takes a collective effort to make moments like this happen, and each of you contribute to that success. Thank you to DOC administration for your continued investment in education and rehabilitation. Your leadership helps pave the way for real and lasting change. A special acknowledgement to our IP tutors. Your peer mentorship and willingness to help others rise alongside you is a true example of community and growth from within. And to the friends and family who are here today, thank you. Your love, your encouragement, and your unwavering support are often the fuel that keeps people going. Your presence here likely means more than words can express for these individuals. So today I want to leave you all with a story. It's an old parable that speaks directly to what we're celebrating today. There's a tale of a young person who is struggling and went to their mentor for guidance. And the mentor filled 3 pots with boiling water. In the first, they placed a carrot, in the second, an egg, and in the third, coffee beans. And after a while, they pulled the carrot out, and it had gone soft and weak. And then they pulled the egg out, and it had hardened on the inside. But when they poured out the coffee, the water had changed completely. It had been transformed into something new and better. Now, the boiling water was the same for all 3, but the difference was how each one had responded. So when life gets tough and things are boiling all around you, will you become soft and weak? Or will you become hardened on the inside? Or will you be like the coffee bean, changing your circumstances and creating something entirely new? So today's graduates have chosen to be the coffee beans. You didn't let your circumstances define you, you transformed them. You put in the work, you stayed committed, and you showed that growth is possible no matter where you start, no matter where you find yourself in. This graduation's not the end, it's the beginning of something new. So keep brewing that change, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. So congratulations to all of you. We're so proud of what you've achieved and even more excited for what's ahead. And now I'm going to bring up Ms. Kinney to announce the student speaker.
Good afternoon. Unfortunately, Ms. Floor could not be with us today. However, she does have a personal introduction for our first graduation speaker. With that, I will start with, graduation day is a time to celebrate remarkable achievements and look forward to even brighter futures. Today, we have the privilege of hearing from one such individual who truly embodies the spirit of dedication and excellence. Jade has distinguished themselves through incredible hard work and numerous contributions during their time here. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Jade Rizzle as they come to the podium.
God, you're gonna make me cry. Good morning. The first 2 times I came to Shakopee Prison, I was not driven. I was not focused. I truly did not care about education at all. Somehow, I still managed to complete one GED test every time I came. This day, I started off in a different mindset. Thank you. Determined to better myself in any way possible so that I could better position myself in life moving forward. Originally, it was not for myself, but for the people who love me instead. Eventually, it became a goal for me as well. I was determined. I came in and finished my last 2 GED tests within a month. Then I was fortunate enough to get the position as a tutor in Cisco, which also provided me the opportunity to get my Cisco certifications. If I hadn't stepped outside of my comfort zone, I would not have been afforded this opportunity. I'm sorry. Gosh, I did not want this to be a crying one. Thank you. Oh my God. At least we got that. If I hadn't stepped outside of my comfort zone, I would not have been afforded this opportunity due to the time I have left in the facility. Now I have acquired skills that will make me a good candidate for a position in computer technology. There are still opportunities that I wanted to explore. I had intentions of going to Ashland University to obtain my associate's degree. Unfortunately, that program is no longer an option here. I am not discouraged, though. I will have to simply apply for Mankato. I am really appreciative for the educational opportunities here. Many prisons have no educational programs. I close with saying I honestly believe anyone can do anything if they set their minds to it. I am a living example. Thank you.
Good job. Before I introduce Heather, our next speaker, again, Ms. Flora is unable to be here, but she did send a message. She was unable to join us due to prior commitment. She asked that I read this on her behalf. Please allow me to begin by expressing my sincere regret that I cannot be here with you in person today to celebrate this significant milestone. Nevertheless, I wanted to take the opportunity to recognize a truly remarkable group of students. We commend those who have successfully completed the demanding CCST, networking, and CCNA certifications. Each of these individuals navigated this challenging path independently, showcasing exceptional critical thinking and relentlessly pushing their own limits. Their achievement is a powerful reflection of their hard work and intellectual drive. Congratulations to you all. Now I'm going to introduce the next speaker. This young lady was in my class briefly as she too completed her GD within 2 months. She never talked, asked very few questions, and always worked hard. Once she completed her GED, she moved on to a career tech program in which she not only gained her certification, but she found her voice, literally. I just told her last week that I had never heard her talk. As an educator, and I believe I speak for most when I say, to be able to watch your students go from being ashamed, insecure, or unmotivated to developing into a proud, confident, and eager person fills my cup and reminds us of why we do what we do. And for that, I would like to thank all of the graduates for that. At this time, with great honor, I ask you to please join me in welcoming Heather Napa to the podium.
Hi guys, good afternoon. Today we are acknowledging achievement, celebrating a milestone that many people take for granted. For myself and many others, education was a privilege and luxury not always afforded to us. Circumstances such as physical or mental health, our childhoods, our neighborhoods, our schools, or obligations at home may have kept us from achieving our educational goals. However, behind these walls, those barriers became realistic and achievable opportunities. From ABE to GED to a work assignment, and then to the most recent hair technician cosmetology program, I have been able to access education in a way that I never believed was possible. Sometimes it will be difficult or even seem silly, but it is something worthwhile, an investment. We can take what we've learned, no matter how trivial, and create purpose. We can carve our paths, which can truly be our own. We owe gratitude to the entire education department, its instructors, tutors, and staff. The best way to show that is to use what we've learned wisely for the greater good and to be lifelong learners. I would like to give special thanks to Ms. Shuday for her patience and willingness to build my confidence in a way that brought me out of my comfort zone. She fostered a level of growth that I never knew I had in me. I'm now a confident student with a real chance of pursuing my dream of a career in cosmetology.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Crystal Brackey. I am the Deputy Assistant Commissioner of Teaching and Learning for the Department of Corrections, and I am so excited to be here and to celebrate all of you and all of the people who care about you who are here today as well. I especially have thought a lot over the last few days about the importance of celebration, because last week I was in Honduras, of all places, to celebrate my niece's kindergarten graduation. I know I'm incredibly lucky to have been able to make a trip and go to Honduras to be there with her for that really important day, and it's a privilege I don't take lightly, especially being here talking with all of you today. But I left thinking about all the things we can learn from Honduras and how they celebrate. This kindergarten graduation was nicer than many weddings I have attended. Definitely nicer than my own graduations from high school, from college, or from graduate school. So imagine all these little ones walking down a red carpet, wearing graduation caps that they designed for themselves. They had their talents described by their teachers for everybody to hear. And they even had a professional photographer and live video with a screen to document the whole thing. And of course, some musicians and a professional DJ, just to top the whole thing off. Despite all of those things, though, I think what was most important about that ceremony was the joyful nature of it. Every detail was focused on celebrating the success of these 5- and 6-year-olds and encouraging them and treating them like rock stars. And so while I acknowledge that we're not treating you exactly like rock stars here today because a professional DJ was not in the budget, though Ms. Rothman, you're doing great. Thank you. We do have photographers and we do have video so that people are going to be able to see this and to celebrate you even if they're not able to be here today. And that's what makes today so important, especially all of the people who came out to be here with all of you. You have succeeded in a place where it's far too easy to fail or to lose hope. You have earned a diploma, a license, a certificate, or a college degree that matters to you and to those who care about you and to the world. And in case my flowery words are not enough to convince you that it matters, here are some statistics. These first two are from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. People whose highest level of education is a high school diploma made over 25% more each week than those who did not finish high school. Those earnings increase with every level of education. So think about that for all of you who are sitting here in your gowns today. People without a high school diploma have the highest unemployment rate in the country. With every level of education attained after a high school diploma, the unemployment rate drops. Georgetown University has a Center on Education and Workforce, and they estimate that by the year 2031, 72% of jobs in the United States will require post-secondary education, which you can't access without a high school diploma. So some of you are just receiving that diploma, so those worlds are now going to be open to you. And some of you here just earned a post-secondary certificate or degree, which are exactly the types of things that this study is talking about. So finally, the positive impact of earning your diploma, your certificate, or your degree also goes far beyond wages and jobs. We know that. It's also about your legacy. And I love having the little ones here in the room with us as I talk about this. Research from the Urban Institute found that children whose parents have a high school education are more likely to complete high school themselves and 60% more likely to enroll in a post-secondary program. For those of you who just earned your license, certificate, or college degree, your children are now nearly 5 times more likely to complete college by the age of 25. So all those statistics that I shared about wages and about jobs, you are now passing on to your children. What you've achieved here has an impact beyond the walls of this facility. And I hope that now you have this credential in hand, whatever it might be, because we got a lot of different ones here in this room, that you keep seeking out opportunities to continue learning, whether here in Shakopee or in your community. For those of you who are earning your diploma today, I hope to see you at a future graduation for your associate's or bachelor's degree, or for one of the licensure or certificate programs that we're here recognizing. For those of you who have earned one of those certificates, licenses, or degrees, keep going with the programs that are currently available in the facility and those that we're working to bring here in the future. And I also think it's important to just keep learning, whether or not it's not even associated with the formal education program. Stay curious. Seek out opportunities that exist here, like the Minnesota Prison Writing Workshop, or becoming a tutor for the education programs here. The tutors are so important. Read every book in the library, and if that feels overwhelming, start with a section that you like. Set a reading goal. We have a great librarian who can probably help you with all that. You have an education team. I hope you don't mind that I just hopefully flooded your library. You have an education team committed to your success, and I want to appreciate all of them here today, as well, again, as the tutors in each of your programs who I know are critical to success both inside and outside of the classroom. And I also want to share a final thanks to the facility staff who are here, without whom we would not be able to run these programs. But I'm going to end back to where I started, which is why we're here today, which is to celebrate what you have already achieved. I hope you feel pride in yourself, in your diploma, your license, your certificate, your college degree. No one is ever going to be able to take that away from you. On my last graduation day, which is when I got my master's degree in education, one of the commencement speakers told us that education was the single most important ingredient for a just society. By getting your education here and prioritizing it, you are helping to make our world better. Here in Shakopee, across the DOC, and far, far, far beyond. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here, for achieving all you have achieved, and I celebrate you today. Congratulations. And now I'm going to get out of the way and call Dr. O'Connell up so we can get to the very exciting work of giving you your degrees.
Okay, so when I call your name, you're going to come up and shake the staff's hands and accept your degree. Crystal, if you want to come up too. Perfect. Okay. Gonna walk this way around and then just go around and come back to your seat. So graduating today with a high school diploma, Cariana Young. These individuals are graduating today with a general education diploma. Lanisha Folks. Rachel Gilbert. Sierra Hoffman-Strom. Kelsey Myers. Alexis Minter. Anastasia Nelson. Andrea Nicholas. Olivia Sadler. Brianna Schroeder. Just graduating yesterday, Jordan Smith. And Mary Warren. Okay. These individuals are graduating with a hair technician license. Kelly Anderson. Alexandria Bushel. Karina Dudley. Christy Hansen. Heather Napa. Breezy Pena. Okay. She's not here today. Kaylee Richmond. Kaylee Williams. And then sorry. Graduating today with an advanced anesthesiology license, Catherine Collins. Kayla Jones. These individuals are graduating with a Cisco certification. Candace Burnick. Tisha Big Eagle. Karina Dudley. Megan Dewick. Rachel Gilbert.
That one doesn't have a ribbon.
Mindy Jones. Sarah Ogden. Catherine Smith. Christy Vo. Melissa Zielinski. And with a CCNA certification, Jade Rissel. And then our Ashland graduate is Brandy Jakes. From the Community College of Denver with Associate of Arts, Fontini West. University of Minnesota Morris with a Bachelor of Arts in English, Jessica Nazarian. If Jen Rack and her staff want to come up. Our ServSafe certification graduates are Alexandria Bushel. Congratulations. Bailey French.
Barely, but we do.
Congratulations. Rihanna Hain.
You go, girl.
Congratulations. Miranda Lindgren. Congratulations. Jessica Nazarian. And Ashley Nelson. Congratulations, all of you. That's it. All right, now's the fun part. Now we're going to make this official. So this is the conferring of the degrees. So friends, family, visitors, and staff, at this time I'm proud to officially confer the degrees upon our graduates. Each group of candidates will be recognized. A little history lesson is that the gesture of moving the tassel from one side of the cap to the other symbolizes, not yet, symbolizes the passing of knowledge and the individual's movement from candidate to graduate. So those that have completed their high school diploma or GED, please rise. On behalf of the Minnesota Department of Corrections Shakopee facility and with the full recommendation of its Director of Education, warden, faculty, and by authority of the state of Minnesota, confers upon you a secondary diploma with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. The graduates may be seated. All right. Would the cosmetology candidates please rise? The Minnesota Board of Cosmetology, with the full recommendation of its president, faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in us by the state of Minnesota, confers upon you a license in cosmetology for the state of Minnesota with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the Cisco candidates please rise? Yep, you get to do it again. The Cisco Networking Academy, with the full recommendation of its president, faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in us by the state of Minnesota, confers upon you a Cisco certification with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. The Cisco graduates can be seated. Will all the associate degree candidates please rise? Both Ashland University and the Community College of Denver, with the full recommendation of its president, faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in us by the state of Minnesota, confers upon you an Associate of Arts degree with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. The associate graduates can be seated. Will the bachelor degree candidate please rise? The University of Minnesota Morris, with the full recommendation of its president, faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in us by the state of Minnesota, confers upon you a Bachelor of Arts degree with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. The graduate can be seated. ServSafe candidates, please rise. The ServSafe National Restaurant Association confers upon you a ServSafe food handler certification with all its rights, privileges, and obligations given on this 18th day of June in the year of 2025. Please move your tassel from right to left. The graduates can be seated. So audience, we ask that you please remain seated until our graduates and the faculty have recessed, and then you can join us for all the wonderful refreshments that our food service has provided. Will all the graduates please stand? Please turn and face your family and friends. On behalf of the Shakopee facility and its staff, I present to you the graduating class of 2025. All right. You guys are free to celebrate.